Hello, I'm going to tell you how to start making content for your business. I'm talking about short form content, okay? Reels, TikToks, YouTube shorts, all the stuff that everyone's been telling you to make, but you don't make. Before we do that though, I gotta address the elephant in the room. Who's this guy? You clicked on this video, it's got low views, the dude's got low subscribers. Who am I to tell you how to make this content? That's a super valid concern. That means you're smart. I'll tell you who I am. I'm Dalton Fisher. I own Fisher Multimedia, and my team and I have made, I don't know, like 100 videos that got over 1 million views. Is it 100 yet? We have a lot. We have been making tons of videos that get over 1 million views for years now. And we're making them for companies. We're not doing influencers. I make videos for businesses that get a lot of views. And today's your lucky day. You will get to learn how to do that from me. I'll tell you how to do it. Why doesn't my channel have a crazy amount of views? I just haven't focused on my channel even a little bit. This is like the second or third real long form video we've posted. I barely posted shorts. I haven't been good at following my own advice, but I'm gonna start, and hopefully by the time you see this, we got some stuff going. Either way though, I want you to understand that making viral content for your business, no matter how boring it is completely doable. You can make the content, it can get a lot of views. You can get attention from it. Doesn't matter how boring your company is. I work with mostly lawn and landscape companies. I've done some plumbing stuff. I'm not working with exciting businesses, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. Without further ado, let's get into how to do it. Equipment. What equipment should you buy? What do you need to have to make the videos? For most people, an iPhone is enough. You can also edit on the phone, which is a nice bonus. You'll also need one of these, a microphone. This is the DJI Mic 2. These are the ones everyone uses, and they use them for a reason. They're really, really good. They're super easy to use. I mean, you can hear the sound is pretty good on this, right? I'm gonna be really pissed if the sound isn't good on this. And if you want to get a camera for your stuff to look a little bit better, I like the Sony ZV-E10. It's not too expensive. It's not a super professional camera, but for social media, it's really all you need. It shoots slow motion, it shoots 4K. It's a good camera. It's what I use. What can I say? And that's all the equipment you really need. I have a few other things that I use, but that's what you need to start. An iPhone, DJI mics, maybe a camera if you're feeling special. All right, that's the equipment. Let's get into the actual lesson here. Students, anyone can just buy stuff, but how do you use that stuff to make viral videos? Well, right here I have written down 4 of the things, subjects, you have to know, you have to learn, you have to internalize in order to make these videos work. And number 1 is probably the hardest. Nobody cares about you. If you are going to go viral on social media, you have to understand, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about your company, even a little bit. People are not on Instagram to follow their plumber. Why would anyone do that? You and your company are not the main character of your video. The viewer is always the main character of the video. So what does this mean practically? Well, if you're messing this up, your content will look like this. The videographer, whoever's making these, say you have a pest control company. They go to everyone on the staff and say, hey, we're gonna learn what's our staff's least favorite bugs. That's not interesting. Who's gonna watch that? Viewers don't care about you. They care about themselves. So on the flip side of that, forget about showing off your stuff, your cool trucks. I know you like your office staff, no one else does. What you need to be doing is stuff like this. Stuff that my team makes and posts, educational content. Here's how you can do this. Here's how you can fix a leaky toilet. You can also answer very frequently asked questions, but you don't want to frame it as, I'm a plumber and this is one of the most common questions I get asked, because that's still kind of about you. Just jump right into the answer. Everyone wants to know how to fix a leaky faucet without calling a plumber. This is how you do it. Focus on pure education. Number 2, you need to understand hooks. Hopefully you already know what a hook is in a video, but if you don't, I'll tell you really quick. It's the first 3 seconds of the video. You have to get the first 3 seconds right or no one's gonna watch the rest of the video. I don't care if second number 7 is, ooh, so good. I'm not watching it if I don't watch the first 3 seconds. If you get the first 3 seconds right, the algorithm will push the content out to more and more people, and that's how things go viral. And please, for your hooks, never introduce yourself. Jump right into it. Cut that shit out. I don't care if you got Sonic the Hedgehog at number 7. Everyone would love to watch a video with Sonic the Hedgehog. No one's gonna get that far. So that's how to not torpedo your video with a bad hook. But how do you do a good hook? There's a few tricks. Okay, first, you want it to be visually interesting. A lot of people focus on getting the words of the hook correct. I'm not saying the words aren't important, but what's probably even more important is getting the visuals right. Show me something cool right at the beginning, something weird, something startling. I've said before, I make a lot of lawn care content, and I just know that the tines of the aerator going into the soil tend to get a lot of views. It's a really interesting shot. You should also be moving. You should be going toward it with the camera, pulling back with the camera. Anything to get that frame moving is going to make it more interesting. A visual hook is very, very underrated, and I think they do even better than a really good line, a really interesting question you open the video with. And the last thing to understand about hooks is don't give up the goods right away. Let's say we're talking about like how to bake a cake. You can open up the video with something like, a lot of people make this one huge mistake baking their cake. And then you're a little bit tempted to just sort of tell the viewer what the mistake is right away. But you need to build on it to increase the watch time at the beginning of the video. And this mistake is one of the worst things you can do because it's gonna lead to this, it's gonna lead to this, it's gonna lead to this, and then you're gonna end up with this, this, this. So I really want you to understand this one big mistake and how bad it is. I just talked like 11 seconds without even starting the video. So even if people aren't interested in watching the video, when they're scrolling through, they're gonna see this and they haven't decided if they're gonna watch the rest of the video yet. Even at the 11-second mark. You're gonna get everyone to watch those, and the people who are really interested will watch all the way to the end. Okay, that one was a little bit long. Number 3 is a lot shorter. No trends, no jokes, no CapCut templates. Do I need to say anything more about this one? You look bad as a company. I mean, maybe you can do these on your personal accounts. I think that's fine. I think that's probably fun if you're a solo influencer. But as a business, I think it just makes you look unprofessional. I think you're gonna look like a bunch of dopes. Trends are not good. You look silly. Half of them are dances. It just looks really unprofessional. And the amount of time you're gonna spend trying to research the next big trend is time you could spend doing anything else in your business, making like 3 more reels. Okay, no jokes. Maybe I'm no fun here, but you're not as funny as you think you are. Maybe you're really, really super funny and I'm wrong. And also, this is the weird thing about social media. No one really wants to see companies be funny. They don't want a company to make them laugh. They kind of want to laugh at the company. So if you want to make jokes, if you want to be kind of funny, make it so the audience gets to laugh at you. This might seem a little bit weird, but you can frame it in a way where it looks pretty professional. I'm going to give you a perfect example. This video is about edging. You get what I'm talking about here, edging. It did quite well. We post different versions of it all the time because it always performs well. We're saying things about edging to get comments. We know it's a joke, right? We made the video, haha, we get it. But I'm not going to acknowledge in the video that it's a joke at all. I'm gonna let people clown on us, the company, instead of us being the clowns. That's how we got so many views, because people are commenting and they're sharing it. Can you believe edging? It's more likely than you think. And I don't think I really need to explain why you shouldn't use CapCut templates. I mean, you look like someone's, 59-year-old uncle making their first TikTok on accident. Oh, this looks cool. Just don't do it, okay? You're a professional company. Do something better. Okay, that was the no fun one, but this one, number 4, is even less fun. If you want to do well, you gotta learn how to edit. If you don't learn how to edit, hire an editor. These videos have to be edited and look good to do well. There's a couple programs you could use for this. There's CapCut right on the phone. CapCut's reasonably powerful, but it's not as powerful as something like Premiere or DaVinci. I'd recommend learning how to use one of those 2. Me and my whole team, we all use Premiere. A lot of people like DaVinci, kind of personal preference, but pick one and learn how to use it. Your views are gonna go up. Your videos are gonna look more professional. You're gonna see things in videos you hadn't seen before when you edit. It's the scariest part of this whole video, I think, but it's worth doing. And let's pretend you do know how to edit. There are a number of rules that my team and I have for editing a viral video. Now, I'm not gonna go into every single rule, because there's a lot of them, but there's a couple big ones that you should know. The frame should always be moving. You need to be panning left, panning right, zooming in, zooming out, going up, down, tracking a face. There always needs to be movement on screen. every second of the video. You also need to be doing a cut every 3 seconds max, maybe even more, especially at the beginning of the video. These shorts are not The Godfather Part 2, okay? You are really trying to dazzle the brain, bombard the senses, and that means you need to cut a lot. This is the medium. This is how the medium works. Frequent cuts every 3 seconds max. And last, you're gonna need a lot of B-roll. B-roll is the stuff that you cut to when the main guy isn't talking. B-roll could look like this. This is a volcano. See, as I'm talking about volcanoes, you're seeing volcanoes. So you can get this stuff from a lot of different media libraries. Envato Elements is a really cheap one to start out with. These are gonna help you a lot with your videos. It's gonna be so much more visually interesting. Having the stock footage is great, but what's even better is shooting all the B-roll yourself. This is maybe a little advanced thing, probably not best for the end of the video here, but when you're shooting content, shoot B-roll too. When you're shooting the guy fixing a car, telling you how to fix the car, you're gonna shoot the guy talking, right, his head, and then after you're done shooting him talking, also shoot whatever he's doing, his hands doing the thing. So that way when he's talking about it, you can cut away to his hands, you can cut away to the actual car part. Stock footage is nice, but shooting all the B-roll yourself is really, really ideal. And there you go. Those are the basic rules for how to start making content for a business. If you want me to go into more detail on any one of these things, leave a comment, let me know. You can also reach out to me, FisherMultimedia.com. I'm not hard to find. And I'd love to work with you. I can do all this crap for you or just give you advice. I'm not really much of a gatekeeper. And if this video was really helpful to you, consider subscribing, consider liking. It is actually really helpful when you do that. And I look forward to seeing the videos that you make on my feed.